And to trending now, and of course trending now is the news from the wokest royals in the world, people who've proved that even very stupid people and very greedy ones can cause havoc to even one of the oldest and most loved institutions. And I'm talking, of course, about Harry and Meghan Markle. They're now finally christened their daughter after more than a year and a half, and have announced that they've called her, yes, Lilibet Diana, which really tells us plenty. Two names, one the pet name of the Queen Elizabeth, and the other the name of Harry's mother, Princess Diana, just in case anyone doubted Lilibet's status as a royal. And to double underline that their daughter is a royal, Harry and his wife have announced just now to be addressed as Princess Lilibet. So two people have betrayed the royal family, they've cut their ties to the royal family, they've abandoned all their royal duties. They're still insisting their daughter be treated as a royal. How does that work? Joining me to the panel, Sky News presenter James McPherson of The Late Debate here on Sky at 10 p.m. and Sky News contributor Daisy Cousins, also with her own YouTube channel. Daisy, this is really quite strange. What do you make of it?
Well, see, I don't think it's strange at all. I think this is exactly typical of Harry and Meghan. I mean, they practically coined inadvertently the term cakeism, which is, of course, the act of having your cake and eating it too. So on the one hand, they're allowed to disparage the royals and decry the institution, but on the other hand, they go, well, of course our children will be prince and princess. I mean, we wouldn't have it any other way. And I honestly think they're just trolling at this point. They knew that they'd get a massive reaction in the media if they did the prince and princess thing, and lo and behold, they've done it because they love it. They live for publicity, despite screaming constantly about how private they want their lives to be. But Andrew, it really is so tacky of them, given the whole ensuing situation, particularly when you consider the fact that Princess Anne chose not to give her children royal titles because of the pressure that puts them under. Same with Prince Edward. It was agreed with the Queen when they were born that since he was an earl, they would be titled in the style of an urn. That's why the Lady Louise Windsor and James Viscount Severn, and they're much higher, much more beloved royals and much higher up than Meghan and Harry. But no,
and they do
Princess
the work.
Lilibet it is.
They do the work.
And they do the work.
Oh, look, it's just, well, talking about trolling, Daisy, James, they seem to have made this also a power move at the same time in the royal family by having their unofficial PR man, Owen Scobie, announced that King Charles, Queen Camilla, Prince William and Princess Catherine were all invited to the christening last Friday, but they didn't come. I mean, seriously, I don't, what is it with these people?
Well, I mean, Andrew, their business model is to trade on victimhood, and that's very difficult when you're amongst the most privileged people on the planet. So in order to do that, no slight can be so small that it can't be turned into a major offence, and no inconvenience can be so trivial that it can't be turned into a breach of your human rights. So for the royals, every pimple is a boil, every boil is a tumour, and every tumour is terminal.